Today's episode is sponsored by Comcast. Good morning. Welcome to Axios Today. I hope you had a good weekend. It's Monday, October 26th. I'm Nyla Boodoo. Here's how we're making you smarter today. We've got record-breaking...
You know, it's an interesting...
Hey, what's up? Just getting the world set back up. All right. Yes, sir. It is time for a quick new mobile report Noir this week. It is I, your Captain Beard Zaddy, Captain Dark Noah, CEO of the Petty Fetty Scum, and I am here to do a quick overview of this week's White Wolf event. We have some special occasions going on. So we'll be getting down to that pretty shortly though. So as usual, we are going to go through our daily events and our daily pickups on Gundam Battle Gunpla Warfare. We're just going to give you a quick little taste of new mobile report Noir. So just flying solo so I can knock this stuff out real quick. Alright, so we got our normal login bonus work. Today we got some upgrade nippers. So this week's event, this one's a special one for me. This is like one of the first non-anime pilots that I actually ever learned any real bit of information about. We're talking about the one, the only Shin Matsunaga, the White Wolf of Solomon, coming to us this week through the One-Eyed White Wolf event. Proceeding on, we got the fall login campaign. They're just dumping builders points and builders point utility stuff on you so you can get those suits upgraded and nice so you can keep going for those combat lap challenges. So let's do a quick overview of what everything we got going on in the game this week. So let's pick up those gifts, those login bonuses that we got. And as usual, before we get too deep into the lore, the mechanics, the specialty of this week's event, we're gonna go through and check out what we got in the gacha pool for this week. So before we get to the really good stuff, checking our daily polls. So let's see what my luck is looking like today. Earlier this week, I got I think it was Gundam Visara arms. That was a really good pull for me. And we got green. Anyone interesting? Green back. Just Zaku 2 Kai. Wrap that up. Who are we going to get for a pilot? Oh, they just want to drop that Norse Packard on me. That'd hit me real good in the feel goods. Ooh, we got a blue, something interesting. And Seed. Isaac Jewel, so for the long range, is it long range? Long range or mid shooter? I get those two confused. Mid shooter, yeah. It is Diarca. Diarca is your long range from the La Crusade team. All right, so those are your standards. Friend point pull. Not expecting much, just to round out that pack a little bit more. Got an Awakening Circuit part. So I'm pretty sure I don't have any pulls on the events, but if you'd been collecting and logging in for the Halloween event, they were dropping out free 10 pull capsules, which guarantee you 4-star parts. Good way to build up your collection a little bit more. I think, no pull set tickets for me. But some of the exciting news of what we got this week. So we got a brand new Sokai banner bringing us both the original 0083 mobile suits in mobile armor. Despite Char's reticence to piloting a mobile armor, when he saw the capabilities of the high new Gundam, he decided he needed to get onto a whole new level. So let's start at something that we've had already for a while, which is the high new Gundam. This week for the Sokai Banner Festival, drawing on to pull out the original high new. You get the option to get alternation coins, I believe. Don't remember the drop rate on that. Let's see what freebie drop rate is. Yeah, you get L badges and E material for the Shining Gundam project. But in my personal taste, I like the Hainu Verka quite a bit more than the standard Hainu, but like the, what's it called? The funnel wings does look super dope, but I'm not the biggest fan of like how they use them. Like, call me a bit of a sucker, but I like more like a deployable funnel system instead of like a funnel attack. But I'm the weird one. Like this one, I don't know exactly how good it is in the meta yet. Raises the shot attack of your squad by 44%. Not even the shrug at with A rank with the D pierce, so someone will find some use for it. I don't like the aesthetic, and I don't necessarily like the power, so I'm probably gonna call it a pass on the Hainu for myself. But more excitingly for me is the addition of the terrifying mobile armor, the Nightingale. Big chunky boy. So what we got here with the Nightingale is I think maybe one of our first pilotable mobile armors they've added. We've had mobile armors show up as sub parts or attack components, but I think it's the first one that we have like just straight up that we can fly and fight with. It does not have, as I would like it, a deployable funnel system, but it does utilize a funnel combo. For this week on the Sokai, you are getting 8 drops on the Nightingale, giving you arms, chest, legs, back, shield, cannon, and melee. So you got a deep pull if you want to like complete the full set. I have already drawn 3 times this week. I did the combined banner where you have odds on both. So far my only luck is for the Hainu Gundam's beam saber, and I believe the Nightingale's chest, which will show off on the weirder of my builds for this week. And believe it or not, I actually have enough to pull again, so let's roll the dice. Come on, let me get come on, some luck. Come on, baby. Oh, and tonight I'm drinking Living Dangerously again, drinking Sailor Jerry Dark and Stormies in my very big mug. Oh, this is what I get. It's blueberry salad. Blueberry salad with some material, so I'll at least probably be able to complete 1 or 2 parts on the Shining Gundam. We'll see if I do any additional pulls this week. I'll be posting on my Facebook page and Twitter any interesting combinations I get. But all that aside, I guess not necessarily all that aside before we move on too quickly. Outside of the Sokai, we are being given Graham Acre. I believe this is the first season version of Graham Acre from Gundam 00, and then Gilboa Sant. I am actually not that familiar with him. Granting a 28%. I think this is our blue pull. Let us take a look at this gentleman here. He is from Unicorn, showing how much I've actually like watched Unicorn. I need to rewatch that. Neither here nor there. So yep, he's our blue pull for the week. Xeon mid-range. He's a blueberry pilot, so. Then we do have an exclusive, well, they're continuing the exclusive pull, which is I believe Freedom, Justice, and looks to be an Exia. I'm trying not to go too deep in this because I want to hop on to my next thing. And standard banners this week are a Stray Red Frame custom, as well as the the technique build version of the 00 RX 78. All right, 78. Wow, I'm not good at this. All right. Let us take a look at the welfare of the week, but I like to say the star of my show, the one-eyed white wolf. We're looking at the MS06R-1 alpha version of the Zaku 2 high mobility test type, in the color scheme of the one and only Shin Matsunaga, the White Wolf of Solomon, a real terror throughout the waning days of the 1 year war. So for those not particularly familiar with Shin Matsunaga, might help if I was looking at the one. So Shin was a longtime pilot and ace for the Zeonic forces, quickly raising through the ranks and being not gifted, but being granted the opportunity to pilot some astounding pieces of equipment. Shin Matsunaga's full list of equipment includes Rick Doms, several variants of Zaku, multiple iterations of the Zaku test type, and I believe that what we have here is the 1A variant. I'll dig down into the parts to get a little more information. He was also one of the original pilots that was given the MS-14 Bravo Gelgug high mobility type, and a Gelgug Jaeger, and least noted, piloted a Zeta Gundam himself as well, 3 Bravo type during the I believe not the Grips conflict. This is something that you'll see in Gundam Evolve in the Grey Wolf episode. The character isn't never referred to by name, but his call sign is the Grey Wolf, and the pilot himself looks a whole lot like Shin, so we'll give it to him. So maybe I'll pin a note down at some point to do a full-on Grey Wolf build on a Zeta. But as far as rounding out the build for this week's event, we of course have all the individual components for the high mobility test type Zaku. Let's see if they give us the designation. Yep, it's the 1 alpha version. So along with the Xeon and Zaku type tags, let's pull those up. Along with the Xeon and Zaku type tags, it also is leaning pretty heavy into granting an ace exclusive as well, with Shin himself being dropped as an infighter with Xeon ace exclusive tags. He's frankly not the most impressive, not the most impressive infighter. His stats aren't really much to sneeze about. Melee attack is 750, armor 680, and his ability is mostly if you build the suit around his attribute type, he reduces enemy shooting power. So it's a good utility power, decent utility power, but you have far more powerful options to do the same job in the same job class. So if you really want to round out that Xeon build or have that Xeon ace team, Shin's gonna be your man for it. But as far as finishing the 1R high mobility type, the kit that they give you for the event is pretty much the whole build, but you're not given any weapons or a shield, but you're given Shin, so that's good enough for me for most of this. In order to round this out, I borrowed the Falx G7 large BMAX, the polearm variant, mostly because it's cool and it turns into a scythe. It also rounds out my Zaku type, rounds out the Zaku type tag for the build, or it would if I could make everything work. Excuse me. It helps you fill in the Zaku type. As the problem you're gonna have really rounding this out is you can either go for the Xeon tag or the Zaku tag or the ace exclusive, but it's really going to be hard to kind of balance right out between all of those, because, or get a full three name, get a full 3 attribute with those items, because there are no Zaku shields. You can get a Zaku long rifle, and you can get a Zaku melee weapon with some of the recent additions, but there's just no Zaku shields. So I wish we had a Ace exclusive Zaku shield, but Zakus don't really rock like that, so we're stuck. There might be an option if we look into, I believe it is the Zaku 3. If you start digging down into the Zaku 3, I think the arms on the Zaku 3 actually incorporate a shield, and then that might round out the full build, but I'll have to do some more experimentation with that. So for now, I have the unit designated as Whiskey 2. It is the White Wolf 2W Whiskey 2. Yeah, clever. No. Anywho, moving on to the other builds that I did for this week, I have my GP Zeta X. GPZX is mostly because it's a mix of the Zeonic components for the Gundam prototype program, and a blend of the GP01, 3, and weapons and shield off of the 2. I have it's basically what I would think of. You take your favorite parts of the GPO line of suits, and then you slap that together in order to fight against the Earth Union group. So let's go commit some war crimes against the Titans. And of course I have to had co-pilot it, just for reasons. All right, don't blame me. This one is ugly. It is a suit that only a mother could love. I'll probably rework it because I'm already well above cap on my points for the week, and I'm already getting my 200 plus. Oh, I'm using the beam saber off the high new, so that's a good 700. I forget what the bonuses are. Yeah, it's already giving me a 700% drop rate and 100% point earn, so that's nice. The next one is weird. I'm hoping to get more parts off of the Nightingale to make it look better, but you've been warned. I forgot what I honestly forgot. Oh yeah, GP Bravo in. So the GPB is Gundam Prototype Blast in Nightingale. You've been warned. Dun, dun, dun. It is a front heavy, weird looking. Look at the head. Look at the head. Yes. This is the master of mobile suit combat. But yeah, this is mostly just a points build. I'm hoping to round it out more with Nightingale parts. I'm already above cap, so maybe I'll mess around with it and make it look better, but this is what I got for now. So take it or leave it. So that's a quick overview of the mobile suits that we have built for this week. But let's go in and take a quick look at what the high mobility test type Zaku can do. And I think we'll actually go on and call that a night for our mission. I have some other plans. It is a very special time of the year for me, and I'll tell y'all all about it in just a moment. Let's get out there on the field. We're gonna do an easy one just so we can demonstrate the abilities of this suit pretty quick. And I'm gonna sortie without support so they don't murder everything. My teammates are already hella strong as it is. All right, so I've also quit with the long rifle from the Zaku, from another Zaku. But oh, don't you just love the way that fighting actually looks? So the one and only EX skill that you get with the new Zaku is the White Wolf tackle. So we're gonna see if we can line this up to drop that shoulder. And still battle cry hits. And yeah, it's just a shoulder rush. So it's nothing particularly special, but it gets the job done. That's your showcase on the White Wolf of Solomon, the one-eyed white wolf as we're going by for this week's event. But for all y'all that caught it live, for all y'all that come along later, thank you for checking out New Mobile Report Noir, your weekly dose of Gundam insight, lore, and madness from the dark side. Now, I've been your captain, Dark Noah, and I will catch you next week. Remember, space is the place.
Perhaps there was an age where people dreamed of the possibilities in the outer space.
With high expectations, human beings leave Earth.
To outer space! Every one of us!
This is a pretty large-scale operation.
Right, but it'll be dangerous.
So what? That's never stopped us before.
Right, but it'll be dangerous.
Commence operation!
We'll commence operations in 7 minutes.
1094. Proceed to R2D.
Power levels to maximum!
Understood. Second unit, stand by for orders.
Straight for the atmosphere.
We all have to make it up to space! Be patient.
Tactics level cleared. Continuing on strategic.
As requested, you are now connected to outer space.
Never forget how beautiful the Earth looks from afar.
Outer space. It's so quiet. The remaining frontier is outer space.
Will you please come with me?
Where to?
Outer space.
I hope I'm not too late.